What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with, well, as you can see, Record Buster, and we have that new Kotori over here, and we're going to give her, I'm probably butchering the hell out of her name, and I apologize for that, but I'm going to give her a chance to show us what she's worth here in Record Buster. Now, I just want to preface this by saying I've already done some testing with her, and the things I've seen out of her are truly disgusting and frightening. But let's go ahead and take a look. And this is only a +1, mind you. Remember, she's +1, just like Aisha is. So this is going to be a really good test with the two of them. Now, of course, I am going to go ahead and just do our main buffs here. I do have Argonaut on the team. I'm sure there's somebody better I could throw in here at the moment. But, in fact, I could probably throw like the Artemis on here or someone like that. But I really just feel like this is fine right now. Elmina would be another good one to throw on here. But Argonaut's just going to kind of be our, like, basically our base test. Tell us kind of where we stand as far as what we're doing right now with Kotori. Now, we should talk about Record Buster while we're here. Record Buster is a physical type, and fire is down 50%. So fire is definitely where you want to be at. I am aware, 100% aware, that Aisha is an earth type, so she's not really going to be doing amazing things because, you know, fire resistance is down. That said, she's going to still work as a baseline. Because remember, even without any resistance, she still hits extremely hard. Like, she outshines most people, okay? Case in point, we'll go ahead and do a Geosurge right here and just see what this does natively. Okay. Did I increase their SA gauge? I did. Okay. I'm going to make sure I did that because I sometimes get in the situation where I'm making videos and I forget to do things that are, well, intelligent. Alright, so we've got her buffed up. And we're going to go ahead and do... yeah, we're going to do this attack. Okay? Let's see what happens here. Okay? So, first things first, we got our big... we got a resistance buff. She's not doing any damage this turn. 205k. Pretty good hit. I wasn't actually paying attention to the actual damage produced. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go and do a regular hit with her this time. Because next turn we've actually got to remove buffs. And Haruhime is going to get her SA off and it's going to kind of mess things up. So let's go ahead and I'm going to keep him on that. Now, the only downside is here, we really need buff replication. So it would have been a better idea to bring Krazo, because she's going to remove debuffs. So Krazo would have been a better friend for this, but since I have Haruhime here, we're going to be just fine. Alright. Speaking of which, I'm just going to do a regular attack with her. I'm not going to do anything special. Okay? Because the big thing with her, and their biggest drawback, as much as she's an absolute beast, in fact, you know, it'd be really good here, the new Haruhime, the one that does the she does the MP buffing. She'd be a really good unit here because Camille does its you know, that big faux singular attack here, 196 MP, and even the Providence is 219 MP, and even though it gets an MP heal and you pretty much survive whatever attack, which is going to come into play later. It's, you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and do a Camille one more time. I'm going to go ahead and do Rock Biter here, and we'll get into here in just a moment actually testing them all up, but let's go ahead and just see what happens here. Alright. So here we go. Now, this does mean I'm going to be relying on Haruhime to basically do our buff replication. Like I said, a better unit to have brought here would have been Krazo, but I was kind of wanted to, you know, do a baseline test of all the damage. Okay, 231. Not bad. So bear in mind that hit 231. That's about on the level of Argonaut's SA. So that should tell you right there how just badass she is. Okay, now, if I do Geosurge now, we're actually going to remove we're going to remove all that stuff. So I want to go ahead and just keep all this in play. Let's just see what her let's see. I'm still trying to figure out the right rotations to use her on. So definitely we're going to go ahead and replicate here. That is going to keep all of our buffs in play because buffs are running out shortly. So strength is up, magic is up. We need to restore all that. Let's see. Strength and magic is up, so we definitely need to restore her earth attack. That's probably why that was actually, I won't say a lackluster move, not by a long shot, but we probably didn't have their status buffs up there. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out the correct way in which to use them. Okay? Let's just see what happens here. Alright. Now, this is only a difficulty 4. I do want to say I am not quite ready to run difficulty 6. I would love to. I think it'd be great, but it is a little bit outside of my level of comfort right now. I'm going to keep doing these 2 hits. Because if I do that one, it's going to remove the buffs, and I don't really want to remove those buffs. So I'm going to wait till we get 2 SA up in here. And then we're going to go in and hit her with that. I am going to do... Yeah. Could do MP heal. I'm going to do an MP heal on her. And we keep this going. I'm going to actually do a regular attack there. We'll do a couple regular attacks. And then we'll do our SA once we get double SA gauges built. Okay? So here we go. Double SA gauge shouldn't take too long. Oh, I forgot her. She removes 2 debuffs on turn 6. That is something to remember. I completely forgot about that. So we need to rebuild those debuffs. Okay? That's okay. That's easy to do with Haruhime. Boom. Debuffs restored. Bada bing, bada boom. No real big deal. Okay? So we're going to go and do this one more time. So her debuffs should be good for a few turns, 3 turns. And then the buffs down here, what I'm really worried about running out. Okay, we're 3 and 5 there. So I can do this and do a little bit of the MP restoration with them. Okay? So next turn we should have double SA. But I forgot to remove her strength buff. I really needed to remove that on turn 8. I was too busy farting around. We should be fine. I don't foresee this being a killing blow. But it was definitely a mistake. Aisha needed to do her strength buff removal there. And that's going to cost us. Oh, that was not a pretty hit. Okay. We'll remove it now. Not that we need to, but, you know. And then we'll do the double SA next turn. Okay. So here we go. So one thing to do bear in mind is that Philvis is going to remove those debuffs. So your buffs always stay in play. So these 2 are actually... With Aisha, actually, that's a little more prevalent with Riveria, because Riveria is going to remove your buffs. And Aisha really has no qualms about just buffing, killing, buffing, killing, buffing, killing. Because she removes her strength buffs every time she does a massive blow. Alright. So we're going to restore debuffs here. I'm going to go ahead and do our double SA and see where we're at. We have fire damage is up. Earth damage is... No, earth damage is not up. Where did it go? So never mind that. We're gonna chill for one more turn. Okay, we're gonna do that. And then we'll do that. And we'll do that. Nope, we need to do that. All right, perfect. Okay, how are his buffs doing? His buffs should be fine. Yeah, we'll be good there. Actually, he doesn't have his fire damage either. Not that it really matters, but it's going to help our score, so we'll do that. Boom! Like I said, it's still very early Record Buster for me. I'm trying to figure out these new units and how to use them properly and what order they all need to go in, so do bear that in mind. Alright. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we can do both their special arts and see where they stand on this. Now I can already hear people, oh, but you're gonna have triple here in a moment. I think it'd be better to get a 2 doubles on this. So this turn, and then we'll do next turn. We'll basically make sure we don't die, and then the turn after that, we'll do another set of doubles, or probably turn 14. I would say, if I had to guesstimate, we'll do another set of doubles. Okay. So Yeah, Haruhime is good on the MP scale, so we'll do that. All right. Double special arts. Let's see what happens here. So Aisha is going to do... What she got there? Boom. 375. I feel like she could do better than that. She must still not have her earth damage. I'll have to double check that. So Aisha did 375. Kotori is going to do 637. Now also to bear in mind, oh man, I didn't realize they had a combo. I did not realize they were part of a combo. Oh, that's insane. I honestly didn't even check that beforehand. Oh, that looked pretty weak though. That looked like 62k. Never mind. You could take or leave that one. I don't double check that, but I don't think that was 6 figures. I think that was 5. All right. So we're going to remove strength buffs. We're going to go ahead and make sure we don't die. And we're going to do another replication of the buffs there. All right. So the big question is, fire attack damage is up. Is earth damage on her up? It is. Okay. So probably the big reason there is, once again, I want to go back over here and preface that fire damage is down 50%. I thought I debuffed that, but apparently I didn't. And I have not debuffed earth damage. So that would make a big difference. Now, if I debuff fire a little more, which I thought I had an assist on here that debuffed fire, but maybe I moved him off. If I debuff fire a little more, she would have done a bit more damage. We probably could have eked over the 700k, and I've actually seen that. 720, I think, is the max I've seen on her thus far. And once again, I have an assist on her that is buffing her strength, but it's just, play the game, guys. Come on. Do it right. All right. So we're going to do Rock Biter. We're going to do Providence. We're going to do all of this stuff. And this should be a no-brainer for us. Now, the really nice part is with her ally survival maneuver, Providence here, we should be able to survive maybe, I don't know about difficulty 6 with him being +1, but difficulty 5 most certainly. So it's somewhere I'm going to go back and retest this. But I'm also going to be hunting down dupes of Kotori because I really need more dupes in her. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. She's not going to remove any more debuffs. Their buffs are good to the end of the game, so we don't really need to worry about it. We are good to go. So now, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to do Geo Surge, because I'm going to try to get... it's mid. It's better than nothing. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get a second super attack. If we can get it next turn, that's absolutely perfect. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Nope, it's going to be turn 15. So, with that revelation, I'm going to go ahead and do her special arts, and then I'll do old girl special arts next turn. Okay? So we'll do that. That does mean we're going to break it up. It's going to get a little bit less damage. Let's see what the damage reduction is, but I think it's going to be better because we're going to get her Geo Surge next turn around. So, I don't remember what she did last time. Was it 2 something? 200, 400,000? I don't remember. Let's see what she does this time. It was like 3 minutes ago and I don't remember. Okay, 482. It didn't look like it decreased that much. All right. So I'm definitely going to get the heal here. We're going to do Geo Surge, and I'm going to go ahead and do her special arts. And let's see what happens here. So, now my numbers aren't going to look good because, once again, this is a difficulty 4 run. But let's see what the 494. Okay, we could have done a lot better than that. So, not bad. But Aisha did come in and get her her other moves, so we probably, with MP and all that, could have been a little more. Those numbers could have looked way better. 63k is definitely not where I'm looking to exist. So I'm still going to go after more dupes of Kotori. I think there's ways we can keep her alive and make her work. Plus, I haven't upgraded her weapon yet. I got her weapon max stats, but her weapon is still like level 1. So we got to go upgrade her weapon, do things like that. So, but as predicted, she's an absolute monster. She really is. So the one thing to be aware of, Riveria is like no different than she's ever been before, except she's weak to fire. So definitely go use your fire teams. What team is he using? Interesting that. I would think Kotori teams would be on top, but hey, maybe people just don't have her yet. I know that their SA is really good. So lots of options there, but yeah. So the new Kotori, absolute monster. The Record Buster, now you know what to do. That's the video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Sorry for a little scatterbrain. I'm trying to work this in between phone calls today with insurance companies and that nonsense. So I will catch you on the next one. Bye.